Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pine Cove Farms here in Farming Simulator 19 with me, CWATTYESO. We are about to grab our Fent because we've got a weeding contract to do today to start with, and then we'll have a bit of a look and see what is available after that. It looks like at the moment there's only harvesting and cultivating jobs to do. So hopefully by the time I've done the weeding of field 1 over here, across the road there, there might be some other things for us to go and do. I could also head down to the store and get some more stuff ordered. You know, get some more oats purchased for my horses, get some more hay bales purchased. Might mean buying a truck to transport the hay bales, but it's something we can have a look at. So we're doing some mechanical weeding today, just removing the weeds, and as you can see, fertiliser going down as well. We're applying what looks to be fertiliser to the ground. Double check that actually. Yes. As you can see, there's no fertiliser at all on this field. So by me doing the weeds, we are getting a fertiliser state applied. I kind of hope that will happen on our own fields in the future. I do. So like I say, it would be nice because it would save me buying fertiliser and having to use fertiliser, because we can do the straw blowing on the harvester, chop straw as a fertiliser state, and then we can use the weeder to get the second fertiliser state. You do not have access to this land. Yes, we do. So yeah, nice bit of mechanical weeding to start today. It is Friday the 9th of July as I'm recording this episode. A little bit later than the last episode. A couple of days have passed. Not much has happened in the real world. I was going to record this episode yesterday, but then I got kind of sidetracked. I was playing a couple of other games yesterday. I was playing a bit of Man-Eater, which I recently got in the Steam Summer Sale, which definitely gives me Jaws Unleashed vibes. Reminds me of the old Jaws Unleashed game on the that came out many years ago without being a Jaws licensed game. It's fun to play. Gameplay is obviously a bit repetitive, with you being a shark that swims around eating things. Some of the combat gets a little bit butter mashing when you're fighting hunter ships and stuff. But yeah, it's a fun little game. And then also started playing Fallout 4 again last night. Just installed the Sim Settlements 2 mod and was having a look at Sim Settlements 2. be playing a little bit of that. Haven't really purchased much in the Steam Summer Sale. Got a couple of DLCs for games that I already own. I got all the American Truck Sim DLC, including the map that I was missing. So now I've got that. I think which was Colorado, which for some reason I haven't got. And then obviously I've got completed my Planet Zoo DLC. Got all of the different animal packs for that now. It's a game I still haven't yet played on my PC, but I need to fire it up at some point and have a bit of a play with it. I did spend a lot of time playing Planet Coaster, and obviously Jurassic World Evolution, which is all, you know, all from the same developer. It's all made by Frontier, so need to have a play of those. I got that police simulator thing, Officers on Patrol game. I'll be keen to play a bit more of that. It's a little bit buggy at the minute. I mean, I know it's early access game, and I know there is a roadmap from the developers for it. What I played of it so far, I did enjoy. More the on-foot stuff, going around, ticketing cars, you know, pedestrians for various different crimes such as littering and jaywalking and stuff like that. I enjoyed all that stuff. I didn't really enjoy the actual cop car driving bit. I felt that was a little bit clunky. Wasn't really too sure what you was meant to be doing with that in terms of when I was driving around doing a mission in that, where I had to try and locate someone who had a warrant out for their arrest. I had a description of the person, and I had to try and obviously identify the actual person. It was a little bit awkward because they gave you a random description of somebody wearing, like, you know, a certain shirt, certain shorts, and you know there'll be several people that match that description. And when you got to interview them, you know, you was always being punished for stopping somebody that wasn't the criminal. Like you stopped the wrong person and questioned an innocent person. But I felt, you know, you stop somebody, you know, for a genuine reason. You match the description of someone I'm looking for. Can I just see your ID, please? Can I just check your ID quickly to make sure you're not who I'm looking for? I would have thought that would have been a perfectly acceptable thing. But apparently, no. You lost conduct points, I think it was called, for doing that. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to actually identify your actual suspect without interviewing and eliminating the lookalikes. But yeah, it's all good. It's all going good at the minute. We've had the great news that obviously FarmCon from Giants is going to be taking place very soon, and Giants have outlined what they plan to cover during the 3-day event, which will be on their Twitch channel, which will be broadcast on their Twitch channel. It starts at I think it's 8 PM Central European time over the 3 days, which is about 7 PM obviously UK time. So 7 PM in the evening, 3 nights, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then they've got the Farm Simulator League thing on the Saturday and Sunday, the new Season 3 of Farm Sim League. So it's going to be interesting to see FarmCon. Day 2 is probably going to be the day everybody wants to tune in for, because that's the day when we're actually going to see gameplay. of the new Farming Simulator 22. New live gameplay. Day one, I think, is a look at the, I think from what I read on the schedule, day one's a look at the behind the scenes of the trailer that came out, and then a few other little bits and pieces to do with some of the new tech. And then obviously day two is going to be actual gameplay and bits and bobs and things like that. And then I think day three is going to be all about like the modding stuff, Giants engine, the Giant engine update and Giants editor updates, and what's coming to the what you're going to be able to do with the modding tools this year for the game, for all the mod makers out there. So yeah, looking forward to watching Farm Col. There's also obviously going to be chances for people to win copies of the game during the event, so if you're tuned in on the Twitch, you'll be able to enter into the competitions to win a copy of the game, as well as other bits of Giants goodies, no doubt. I still haven't yet found a way to order the collector's edition in the UK. I haven't seen anywhere in the UK yet that lets you order the Farm Simulator 22 collector's edition for PC. I've been having a look on all the usual retailers here in the UK. None of them have got it, so I don't know when it's going to be available to pre-order in the UK. Nor have I found anywhere that gives me any indication of whether there's going to be a season pass for Farm Sim 22, and whether that's going to be available to, you know, day one to buy. At the moment, I haven't pre-ordered the game myself because I'm waiting to see who's going to do the season pass. If I buy the game on Steam, I want the season pass at the same time as I buy the game. I don't want to be going down that road of having bought DLC individually, and then all of a sudden, after I've bought, you know, 4 or 5 of the DLCs, a season pass comes out, and then I end up having to spend double to get the season pass. And it's the same way as if I order it on pre-order it via Giant's own website. Again, I want to be able to buy a season pass up front. I don't want to be buying DLC as it releases this time around. Because again, one other thing I've done in the Steam Summer Sale is I have bought the season pass for Farming Simulator 19 on Steam, so that whenever I, you know, reinstall the game, whenever I, you know, refresh my PC, which I do fairly frequently, obviously as a streamer, content to make sure it's all running correctly and up to date, and you know it's working okay. I don't want to have the headache of trying to figure out, you know, where all my codes are to download the DLC that I bought from Giants. So now I've got the Steam Season Pass for Farm Sim DLC. When I install the game, I automatically install all the DLC as well. I don't need my my Giants codes anymore. And I don't have the issue of reaching activation limits like you get with the Giants DLC, where once you've installed it too many times, it's then locked and you have to email Giants and get them to unlock it for you. I don't have that problem anymore because it's all on Steam and there's no limits. I can uninstall it and install it as many times as I like on Steam. And like I say, everything's up to date, kept up to date by Steam. I don't have to worry about downloading and installing any updates for DLCs and stuff, which is again one of the things with the Giants DLC. You have to remember when you've installed it, periodically check on their updates tab whether they've released an update for the DLC, and if they have, you have to manually download that, enter your key again to install the updates, which can be a bit of a faff, especially if you've got lots of keys and you can't remember which one you used to register what. Because obviously I've sent some I've sent some keys to other people that I've received. I've given keys away to people for content that I already had or content that I didn't want. So when I'm trawling through my emails, I've got lots of emails from Giants with keys to DLCs and downloads and stuff, and it's like, okay, which one's mine and which ones belong to someone else now? So don't have that issue anymore. Farm Sim 19 is now solely Steam based for me, and like I say, I would like Farm Sim 22 to be Steam based as well, because it just makes it more, you know, more easy to deal with. I know if I get the only problem with that is when DLC is released, obviously Steam's a bit of a pain in that it tends to only update at 5 o'clock. Their servers only update at about 5 o'clock UK time, which is about 9 AM, 10 AM Pacific America time. Which means that when DLC is released, we tend to get it last. You know, people that download it, buy it through Giants, can download it on the day of release, literally a minute after midnight, and can be playing it. Whereas we Steam guys have to wait till 5 o'clock in the evening on the day of release, which means we obviously get it quite late, any DLCs and any updates, which is a little bit, you know, of a negative in that regards. But yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Well, we've almost finished weeding, everybody. It's only taken me 17 minutes so far. Hope you've enjoyed this journey of this contract. Like I say, next step will be, I think, go to the store, buy that bale truck, buy a bale truck that can transport bales, and we'll get some hay bales and we'll bring them back. I know it's going to eat into my $556,000, but we do need that equipment, really. And like I say, I can buy some more oats as well to keep my horses going. Tie me over until I get my own harvest in. To be fair to the horses, they do eat rather a lot. 16 horses use about 60-odd thousand litres, maybe close to 70,000 litres. You know? I'm not sure whether field 2 over there is going to give me enough oats to sustain the horses for a long period of time. So I'm probably going to have to double up on my oat crop. Looks like the grass field over here is ready to mow again. A lot of weeds in it though, looking at that field. A lot of weeds. A lot of weeds there. Or is that... No, that's not the grass field, is it? That's the barley field, isn't it? That's the field I did a sowing contract on fairly recently. I think it's barley. I think it's barley on that field. Don't quote me on that one. I could be wrong. I've done that many contracts on this map already. I can't remember. I can't remember what I planted. I'm sure it's barley on that field. No, it's oats actually on field 20. Field 10's the grass field. Which isn't yet ready to harvest. I'll just finish that properly because I appreciate I kind of messed up there. Didn't read that very well, did I? Wandered a little bit astray. Yeah, field 20's got oats on it, so when that comes up to harvest, that contract comes up, we'll probably be doing that. I'll probably take that contract on, because again, the additional oats will come in very handy for the horses. So let's have a quick look. So yeah, my field's got oats on it. Field 4's got oats on it. Field 20's got oats on it. Field 20's got weeds on it, but I don't think there's a contract for weeding anymore. I would assume that was going to say it will probably be spraying. I'll probably be spraying to kill the weeds now because the crop is effectively grown or is in the process of growing. Don't have weeds on my field yet, which is even nicer. So yeah, put the weeder back in its little shed over here, and then we'll head to the store and equip ourselves with a new bit of machinery. So we want trucks, we want square bales, 28 bales, 28 square bales, okay. Have nice white rims on it. You know, standard is fine for me. I will buy it used because I always do. I like to save a bit of cash. If I can save 68 grand, I'm happy to do that. And we'll buy one of those. I could have bought one of these things. Maybe got a different idea for that. Dum 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 dum. And then we want bales, don't we? And we want large stack dry grass, large hay, and we want 28. Right then, let's call a taxi and head over to the shop and get those picked up. hey presto. I have to put the help window on now for a second so I know what this is. Oh, so much easier. I'll tell you what, we're going to need some fuel again. I think we'll just nip to the fuel station quickly. And there is this truck. Wait a minute, is that fuel? Or is that just the repair? Does this truck use fuel? Doesn't look like it has a fuel gauge to me. I could be very oh. What have I driven into there? The curbs. Oh, not a very good turning radius. Oh, that's a bit high. I've got a feeling, you know, I've got a funny feeling this thing doesn't have a fuel tank. I could be that seems a bit strange. Apparently this truck doesn't use fuel, everybody. I've got no fuel gauge in the bottom right hand corner there, look. Come on, car, get out of the way. Got things to do. Places to go. Right, that's going to unload them there, on that side. Okay. Magic. I'm just going to park this in here. A strange truck that apparently doesn't use any kind of fuel. How baffling. How bizarre. Right, so we've got some hay. Next thing to go and get then will be some more oats. So let me go grab the little tractor. And we'll take that down to the store and we'll buy a load of another load of oats. I can have 45,000 litres, isn't it, with this trailer? I think it's 45,000 litres. Pretty sure, I'm pretty certain it's 45,000 litres. So how many litres is there in a bag? 1,000. I could have sworn I put the I could have sworn I added today the bulk fill mod. Which should have given me the option to buy pallets in multiple quantities. I'll have to double check that. I could have sworn I dropped both bulk buy and bulk fill into my paid DLC folder today. Could have sworn I did. I have to check. I could have sworn I installed the mod. The test will be now, actually. If the bulk fill works, when I come up to these pallets. Yeah, bulk fill is working. Just bulk buying for some reason. So that's much easier, look. I haven't got to keep clicking the button. It's just going to empty all of these pallets as we go. So yeah, strange that. One mod is working, the other mod isn't. Those are the only places where we've got pallets of stuff. Unless for some reason bulk fill and bulk buy don't play nice together, but they're from the same mod author, which is a bit strange. Have to troubleshoot that one a little bit, I think. Try and figure out what's wrong with that. See if I can get it working. Anyway, we'll bring this oats back to the horses quickly. Make sure the new ones are then fully filled up. And then we'll call that a day for today. I'll then advance to the morning, tomorrow morning. And we'll have a whole new day in front of us then. To one thing I want to just quickly check, have I got plant growth on? I have, but it's on slow. Okay. That would explain why my field hasn't sprung into life yet. I just wasn't sure if I turned plant growth off when I was seeding. Because I'm surprised there's no weeds on that field yet, and I'm surprised there's no crop. But if it's on slow, that would explain it. That would explain it. Right. Go give the horses a bit more food. Okay, they ate the lot. Yeah. It's going to be about 60,000 litres to fill each pen. That's a lot of oats. But hey, keeps them busy. Right folks, well that's it for today's episode. It's short and sweet. Not a lot of action today, a bit of weeding and then a bit of animal feeding. But I hope you've enjoyed the conversation that I provided throughout the video. I will see you all again in the next episode. And take care of yourselves, stay safe, and goodbye for now everybody.